I'm trying to figure out who is the craziest person on TV today. I thought it was that short Republican. No, he's a Democrat, I think. He's a representative of Ohio that broke his tooth on a pitted olive in a sandwich. And he sued for $125,000 for his distress and his loss of pleasure. I thought maybe he was suing for his daughter. That he's 60-something. Saw that 31-year-old girl on his arm. I thought that was his daughter. No, that's his wife. No wonder he had loss of pleasure. She probably slapped him around a little bit for breaking those old 60-something teeth on a pitted olive. Maybe he needs some glasses. The man's about 5 foot and his wife's about 6 foot, young enough to be his granddaughter almost. He represents our government. He broke his tooth. He has dental insurance that we pay for, but he sued. And he got money. Oh, I don't know how much he got, but they settled it. Then we have that dumbass Michael Moore. I think he's from Canada. He said we ought to go out and get all the wealth. It belongs to us. It doesn't belong to the people that earned it. He wants to put those wealthy people in jail. Well, has that fool looked in the mirror? Just give me his wealth and I'll be happy. And yet he wants to say, that's not their money. It belongs to us. It's a natural resource. I'd like to natural resource his back to Canada. And Charlie Sheen, well, I think he's just playing the public. I do think that the man's brain is burnt out from drugs, but he'll probably end up with millions. Because he played the stupid character on TV and people liked him. So if he was there playing it, what are you going to get him for now? You built the stupid television show around him. Then we have poor old Lindsay, poor pitiful Lindsay. And I think they ought to send a girl to live with me about a month and she wouldn't have problems because I'd straighten her ass out. But she walked out with a clerk shaking her hand and opening the door for her with a necklace on her neck. Now you tell me she stole it when it was in plain view because she didn't have on enough to cover up her boobies, much less cover up the necklace. And then we get these Democratic senators from Wisconsin. Well, they're leaving the state because they're too chicken shit to vote on a bill that's going to go against their dearly beloved union. We have Jesse. He's up there trying to help them. There wasn't a black person in that crowd. He was talking about the Tea Party being racist. I didn't see a black person up there. So what were you doing up there, Jesse? Trying to get your face back in the news? Your time is come and gone. Obama's taking over your place. That's why you didn't want him elected president, because you. And I guess tonight we're going to get to hear SHEEN argue with, what's that fool's name they call the Reverend? The one that smeared all the crap on the 13-year-old girls years ago. What is his name? Oh, God, I forgot. But it'll come to me sooner or later, huh? Reverend. I don't know, but I guess he'll be on tonight talking about how we can't take rights away from these people. All I'm saying, if you're a good teacher, you don't need to worry. Have private schools, take our money and pay for that. Those of you that are good will get more money. Those of you that are sorry will get your asses fired. Have y'all stopped to look at how well your union leaders live? They're not in this for you. Who was that man on the other night? I don't know, some big shot with a NEA. He said they weren't powerful because they were for good schools. They were for the children of the schools. They were powerful because they had 3.2 million union paying members, paying them dues. They were powerful because of the money. And that's all they're powerful for. What is it that people do not recognize? We're broke. I say just forget it. Just do away with all the teachers, all the firefighters, all those other. Now, you firefighters and policemen, y'all have no business out there picketing. You were exempt from that because you don't have the same bargaining rights. Why in the hell should y'all have bargaining rights for our money? That you can retire at 55 and draw $100,000. Do y'all know that the representative can serve 2 terms and then start drawing their retirement? Who do y'all think's paying for that? We are. Have you been to the grocery store lately? Or the damn gas station? Wake up! Stop these unions, stop these legislatures and these senators and all these others that are dragging our country down. Let things except firefighters and policemen be a business. Do not let senators and congressmen, legislatures get retirement after 1 term. That's ridiculous. Who had heard of working 4 years and getting a pension? Pensions are something of the olden days when companies gave them. General Motors went bankrupt because of unions and pensions and all this. We have to stop this. But we need to take a vote on who's the craziest. There might be some more I forgot. Might be those students that probably never worked in their life that are going to college on their mom and daddy's money, climbing through windows they broke out in the Capitol House in Wisconsin. Now, aren't they a pretty lot? You parents ought to get down there and grab them by the hair and beat them with a stick. Because you didn't raise them right. You cut off their money, and they'd stop that crap. I doubt if they're very... And then have old women, older than me. You ought to have your money saved to live on. You ought to be back there taking care of your grandkids and trying to teach something. And if you're a teacher, you should be retired. So go in there and relieve one of these that don't appreciate what they have. I'm just sick of this. I'm sick of all of this. And you know whose fault it is? The American people. And they say that people are turning on the governor of Wisconsin. Well, where are all you people that voted for him? He's trying to balance your budget. But I say, hey, they don't want it balanced. Don't have any money. You can't pay them. So that's their problem. They undoubtedly just think that they're God's greatest thing to the world. And I always thought that was me. So I don't know, but I'm just pissed off tonight. Really bad about all this. I want it all to stop. Everybody go get a job. But for right now, until I can come back and think of some more, I have to go get me something to eat. Maybe take a nerve pill, a pain pill or something. Then I'll come back and rant and rave some more. Bye.